Have you ever done an amazing deed that had an ulterior motive? I was 14 when I got placed with the Griffins. They seemed perfect on paper. Big house, 4 kids of their own, always smiling in the photos they showed me at the agency. Mrs. Griffin baked cookies every Sunday. Mr. Griffin coached Little League. They went to church every week and had this whole routine about family dinners and no phones at the table. I played along immediately. Said thank you for everything. Offered to do dishes without being asked. Got straight A's my first semester there. The Griffins ate it up. They told everyone at church I was their little success story. Mrs. Griffin would literally tear up talking about how grateful I was. But I wasn't there to be saved. I was there for revenge. See, Mr. Griffin used to be my caseworker 5 years ago, back when it was me and my twin brother Noah in the system together. We were 9, and yeah, we were a handful. We'd run around, break stuff, get into fights with each other. Normal kid stuff, but amplified because we'd been through hell before foster care. One night I woke up to use the bathroom at our old placement. I heard Mr. Griffin on the phone in the hallway. He was laughing, actually laughing, and he said something I'll never forget. Those twins are impossible. I'm recommending separation. Luis can maybe be salvaged, but together they're a disaster. 3 days later, Noah was gone. They told me he got placed with a family 2 states over. Said it was temporary. It wasn't. Every time I asked about him after that, I got shut down. Eventually I stopped asking because it hurt too much. I spent 5 years in 4 different homes, and the whole time, I was planning. When I turned 14 and saw Mr. Griffin's name on the list of available foster parents, I specifically requested his house. My current caseworker thought it was sweet that I remembered him fondly. I didn't correct her. The first few months were all set up. I became the perfect foster kid. I made Mrs. Griffin's coffee every morning exactly how she liked it. I helped their youngest daughter with her math homework. I laughed at Mr. Griffin's terrible jokes at dinner. I even joined their church youth group. They loved me. That was the point. I needed access to Mr. Griffin's office. He kept it locked, but I noticed he always left his keys on the kitchen counter when he showered after his morning jogs. One Saturday, I made my move, grabbed the keys, opened the office, and started looking. I found old case files in a filing cabinet. My name was there. Noah's too. But that's not what made my hands shake. It was the notes. Mr. Griffin had written that separating us was the best financial decision because together we required too much supervision and support. Basically, we cost too much. He split us up over money. I took photos of everything on my phone. Then I kept digging. Found a USB drive taped under his desk drawer. It had archived emails and documents going back years. One email to the county board said Noah and I were behaviorally incompatible for joint placement. He recommended Noah get sent to a stricter facility out of state. That facility was the kind of place that made kids worse, not better. I had everything I needed, but I didn't just want to expose him. I wanted him to fix what he broke. So one night after dinner, I followed him to his office. He was surprised to see me there. I handed him my phone with the photos pulled up, watched his face go white. I could send these to your boss, I said quietly, or the local news. Pretty sure people would care that a foster care supervisor splits up siblings to save money. He tried to stutter out an explanation, said I was misunderstanding, that it was protocol. I just stared at him. Or, I continued, you help me find Noah, get us in contact. Actually, do your job this time. He agreed that night. Didn't even hesitate once he realized I was serious. It took him 6 weeks. 6 weeks of phone calls and emails and pulling strings. He tracked Noah down through the state database. Turns out Noah had been adopted 2 years ago by a family in Oregon. They'd changed his last name to theirs, Johnson. He was going by Noah Johnson now, and he was doing okay. Better than okay, actually. Mr. Griffin set up a video call first. I'll never forget seeing Noah's face on that screen. He looked so different, but exactly the same. We both cried. Didn't even say real words for the first 5 minutes, just cried. The Johnsons were amazing. They paid for Noah to fly out and visit during spring break. When he got off the plane and we hugged in the airport, I didn't want to let go. We talked for hours that first night. Turns out he'd been looking for me too, but had no idea where to start. The Griffins took full credit, of course. I let them have it. Didn't correct anyone. Just smiled and nodded.